Hey everyone, welcome back to another TTS team event matchup. Tonight we've got Dan Geisman against Connor Mitchell. We saw Dan with his X-Force last week, so we'll see that again tonight against Connor's Webs. Both of these teams are 1-0 in the team event, so they're both still alive. Um, I believe that one match in this series has already been played, so this one, and then there's one more to determine what happens. Tonight I have Brady with me again. How you doing, Brady?
Hello, glad to be here for the Dan Geisman exclusive streaming service channel.
Hey, that's what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
We gotta show the world that X Force is not dead. It looks like Webs won Prio here and picked their secures. So we got Extremis consoles and Power Cores, Alien Ship.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah,
70
and
points.
quick check that Dan Geisman is on the or sorry, Connor's team did win the one of the three matches in this matchup. So if Dan wins here, that keeps the team alive, and then they'll go to the tiebreaker match.
Got it. So Dan's gonna be trying extra hard here. And what's your take on the X Force versus Webs matchup, Brady? Like, is it an uphill battle for X Force trying to break through them?
Uh, I think it's a bit favored in X Force's end because Cable can put on the incinerates and really try and tone down those possible defense dice like uh, spikes on their end to maybe like they don't get any crits and just get two dice to reroll 1 million times versus a bunch of guns.
Sure. All right. Well, they activated out pretty quickly here. I mean, these are 17-point squads, so they're probably used to playing them. On the website, we see some pretty standard stuff. We've got Miles, Spectacular Spider-Man, Gwen, Zemo, Black Cat, and two-threat Black Widow. And then on Geisman's side, we've got Cable, obviously, Nebula, X-23, Deadpool, and Shang-Chi. So some good murder models, and then obviously Shang-Chi, great with the Mystic against Webs. I thought maybe we
hmm
might see a Psylocke come out here, but Shang-Chi is just the better four if you don't need the affiliation, probably.
I kind of agree, and plus the counts blanks against everybody besides say an impact weapon from Ghost Spider and Spectacular. He's a pretty tanky boy, relatively.
Yep.
Looks like a bit of card trouble on Connor's end. He brought in 4 out of 5 Tactics cards, so we're missing
Oh.
something.
So there's probably a misclick on something, but it looks like they're bringing it out here. It's Baron Zemo's card.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
Yep, makes sense. Everything else seems pretty standard on both sides. They got their restricteds and key mastery for Shang-Chi, Cat and Mouse, Recal, and Spider Tracker over here. Nothing crazy.
Score might be a little tight for Dan since he did bring Nebula, a non-scoring model. So he's got 4 bodies to 6 scoring wise, but
Yep.
Nebula's whole purpose will just be walk around and kill scoring bodies.
Yeah, for sure. Um, I mean, Connor has Prio here too, so he's probably gonna go up on extracts in round one, though he doesn't have any sort of a safe grab, so he will be sitting on the midline with whoever he does pick up with. So,
hmm
and X Force has some pretty good midline pressure, so we'll see if Dan gets some lucky spikes early on to kind of get the tempo going in his favor right away. This is one of the newer TTS maps, and I mean, I guess by newer at this point, sometime within the past year is when I started seeing this one pop up, right?
I believe Carl made this map.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. Source created Carl. Perfect. Yeah, it's nice and thematic. All the it looks very much like in tune to what the map itself should be, and it's Yeah, it's very fun, and like that size 3 chemical vat on the X-23 side of the map now
Hmm.
gives a nice like tactical advantage of you can come hang behind it and safe grab it relatively on your end without too much worry about being attacked. So there is some like board side prevalence or preference.
Yep, for sure. No, I like the terrain placement on this map a lot. We have webs being fairly non-committal here on deployment. Everything's pretty much just in the middle right now. Zemo down on the ground because he couldn't fit
Yeah.
any more models up there.
Yeah, only 3 of his 4 long moving small bases can only fit so far in the middle.
Yeah, long moving small bases. For anyone that doesn't know, it's generally a pretty decent idea to just deploy them in the dead center or as close as you can because they can reach either side with a double move, like either of the side extremist points, or in this case, the north or the south ones from this view.
Hmm.
So like if you're just trying to feel out your opponent on deployment, you can just do that without having to commit and show like, oh, this person's going to this side.
Is his cable out yet? No, he's still last because he's probably the cat and mouse target, which does make sense.
Mm.
Uh,
Yep, now we see some sides being chosen. We've got Spectacular down south, and we've got Shang and Nebula down south. Cable looking to go more northern. I don't think he wanted to commit all the way north, which makes sense. He kind of wants to be able to threaten both of those, the mid and the northern objective.
hmm Who might get?
And yeah, we see Cable with the cat and mouse right away.
Okay,
Yeah, it like rarely ever makes sense to use cat and mouse on someone else, right?
pretty much, yeah.
I don't think I've ever played a game of X Force in my life. That's a lie. Timelines was a thing that I used very briefly. Uh,
I, I've played many games of Cable the Man in other things in my life, but never X-Force myself outside of a bunch of healing factor models that just happen to be X-Force people.
mm, Twitch is being weird. I
This
think the
was
stream was off for a second, but we are good.
yeah,
Um,
this is Connor the Prio, so just seeing which web's gonna go grab which thing. Because it is scary to have a Cable in the middle just kind of looking at you.
yeah, I mean he's got some stealth models here, and that's what he's looking at right now. Black Widow can run up and be decently safe. And we see Widow moving towards that southern objective. So in response, it looks like Dan is going to probably grab that northern objective with X-23.
Yeah, I like it. Use line of sight blocking, try and not get an easy ghost spider uh impact webbing on you.
Yep. Yeah, it's a little annoying for later on, because X-23 is definitely someone you want fighting, killing stuff, but
As long as she stays there, I think she's fine just scoring 2 points since most of your brawling is going to be probably just trying to kill Black Widow immediately and get extract control.
yeah, I agree. Which not not entirely unlikely. I mean he's gonna get a flying kick with Shang and a pistol shot with Nebula. Um, I would
And 2 energy and no cover
yeah,
is
and out of
could
martial
just die.
artist range. I I hope to see Dan shoot with Nebula first, since she won't be able to pick it up, and
Mm-hmm.
leave her low for the Shang finish.
Because especially if Sean does his Rising Phoenix kick, even if there's a fallback from Widow, he can still go grab it.
Yep. All right, so we see Black Cat coming up to sit on the middle and take this, which makes a lot of sense. She's the tankiest model that Connor's got, so if anyone's gonna sit there and live through Cable attacks, it's gonna be Widow
Mm-hmm.
or Cat, not Widow.
What's the measurement here? Maybe Dan knows some numbers and measurements to see if that's like
I think
uh
I think he's
slide by one and get range 5 gun
I think
on
he's
her.
probably just wondering if like he waits to go with Cable, is he going to get pushed right away by Gwen to where he doesn't get an attack on Cat at all?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I really like his odds to get Widow here between the two attacks, and it would force. I think if he gets a good hit on the first shot but doesn't daze Widow, then that would force an activation down there to go to the extremist to try to heal up Widow.
Mm-hmm.
We do see a
So,
Shang Phoenix kick here. He will have a leadership reroll, 2 successes and no blocks, and the reroll does not convert, so it's going to be 2 damage. Defensive reroll. That one converts, so 1 damage going through here.
okay. And good backstopping so he can't be accidentally impacted off of the point.
Yep. So that'll set Shang-Chi up for next round to have charge, and obviously if Widow's still around, the Mystic would ignore the martial artist. So if he doesn't get her this round, he should have not too much issue getting her next round.
So, a silly interaction I kind of want to see is Spec to try and walk and do a swinging strike into Shang-Chi on the off chance it does no damage. He gets the trigger to advance, and since now he's within 2 and had dealt no damage in attack, to be a dragon that chases its tail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think a spec attack ends up being pretty much just free on Shang right there, because he has multiple bodies that can come down there and win that secure at this point.
Mm-hmm. This will definitely be a game of uh, can can the webs just outlast the X Force attrition and try to bunker up and just survive.
Yeah. So we
Impact webbing
do.
from Spec into
Yep.
Shang.
Shang not counting blanks here. Pretty good attack roll from Spec here. He's got 4 after the crit converts into 1
Ooh.
block. Shang taking 3 right away. I think the only other model that's going to be able to reach Shang for any sort of damage potential this round is Zemo, if he opts to blow Baron after all.
Mm-hmm.
So uh, Extremis is weird because like I mean that 3 damage would normally be pretty upsetting, but if he lives through a round and he just activates first next round, he can heal it up and take out Widow at the same time. We see Deadpool walking up to range 3 of Cat for the stealth and taking a shot.
Oh, nails the rapid fire.
Yeah, good roll from Pool. No pop in that crit, but he just gets 3. Crit. Cat's defensive reroll comes through, so she takes 2 on that first shot, and he is going to get that rapid fire.
Oh, she's a 2 power now. She does have fallback as an option, and
Ooh, man. Another good roll. Can't explode those crits, but 3 into 1 block again, so she will take another 2 and be on 1. Pretty good Deadpool hits there. And I mean, if fallback gets blown here, I think that's still a decent win for Dan here.
yeah, like it's expending resources much faster than webs might want.
Yeah, should be able to fall back and then get healed off of that console with the next activation if that's what Connor wants to do. So it's a good fallback, but yeah, just earlier than you would want to use it, and we do see it coming out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume Connor's gonna put her within 2 of that console.
The main concern seems to be cover for now.
Sure.
It could. It seems a little far to get to, but we'll see what the measurement, if they measure it.
That is a size 2, so it would be only cover, not blocking line of sight. And then yeah, those Deadpool attacks were pretty free because he just gets to leg day right back onto the home D there.
And now he's got enough money for next round, just leg day and tax some people if he so chooses.
Yep. So see how Connor responds here. It looks like he may have just been out of 2 of that console. So maybe no healing happening for Cat this round.
And a good fallback as well, since that does take her out of the damage threshold for power for alien ship core, so she can't just accidentally daze herself through the crisis.
Oh yeah, that's a really good point. I play Alien Core so infrequently that has caught me off guard a few times. I had a game against Nate a few weeks ago where I thought I had the game just like checkmated, and then my Iron Fist, who had run in a corner with a core, blew himself up and died. And I was like, oh yeah, that's a thing that can happen.
I,
Wasn't.
I do recall that game and hearing the chatter of just like, yep, you just score 2 around now and I score 6 and I just can't get the points. Like, yep, that's the game. And then he died. Like, well, fuck.
I couldn't even be mad. It was so funny.
Yeah.
So we see Baron coming out here, and he is gonna use Baron after all, and get a charge in here onto Shang-Chi to try to give him the flip before this round ends.
Hmm.
Shang will be getting his blanks and everything here, so this is kind of risky for Connor. Like, I mean, it's 5 with a reroll into 4 counting blanks. If he doesn't get damage here, though, Shang can opt to throw Zemo off the point or into Widow, either being not great for Connor.
And there's at least the option if the spike goes too well that there's a recal available for Shang-Chi if he really needs it.
That's true, and he would then still have power. That's a good block from Shang. We've got 3 hits coming in with a reroll. Shang is already blocking 4, so yeah, we're gonna see a Shang reactive throw. The dragon shall chase its tail. And
I'd
this is
like to see it into towards like spec or something. Just get him off the
uh
point, make it evenly contesting. Oh, I have a
yeah.
phone call. I'll be back.
Okay. Yeah, the throw into spec makes sense knowing that, you're wanting to do damage this game. Um, I would like to just see him get off the point so that that forces Miles down there at the same time if he wants to score that point, but we see him just opting to go right into Widow to continue just the oppression there. And Widow blocks none of that and will drop the core. Nebula is unable to pick that up, so we will probably not see that core being scored this round. But the fact that that Daze's Widow does now tie up that point, so leaving Baron on there is not as big of a deal. So that was
Oh,
really good for
intense.
Dan.
Had a 30-second phone call and someone died. Crazy.
Yeah, Widow just fell over to a Baron being thrown into her. He opted not to blow both restricted cards round one.
I could believe that for sure, since you probably don't want your two threat taking your brace card outside of Cable throwing a size 4 truck with just free range later.
Right. So we see a Cable activation here, and he's moving up to within 4 of
Oh, very
Black
smart.
Cat.
So
What's the
he's trying to get around Spider Tracker, which within range 4, if you end a move action, they can track her.
Yep.
So he ends move action outside of 4 to then have a non-move action body slide to come
Yes.
shoot a gun at Cat.
Spider trigger does not trigger off of places. Very good call out there. Really good hit by Cable. That is going to be a dazed cat. There's not much you can do about that one.
For a model that stops crits and rerolls, Dan's just rolling solid on every
Yeah,
attack.
yeah. That was what he wanted to see for sure. And this round could really not have gone any better for him at this point.
Mm-hmm. Because Webbs does want to like start off the scoring real hot at the start, and now Dan's in the lead, extract lead and secure lead currently, so he's in a fantastic position.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be terribly surprised to see some offense going into Cable here, but we'll see what Connor decides to do. Hey, Carl, how's it going? Good to see you, dude. Carl's in the chat. CarlCon next week. Brady, you and I are going to be there.
Yeah, I'll bring my Gabagool smock.
There we go. Bringing all of the meat related apparel.
Yeah, Carl's favorite.
That's right.
Yeah, those are yeah, buddy dots of love.
Oh, there are 3 open spots for CarlCon. Well, anyone watching this or watching the VOD within the next few days, if you want to go to CarlCon, Sacramento, contact Carl because it was a lot of fun last year. It's going to be even more fun this year.
Yeah, CarlCon International, worldwide viewers coming in or
That's right.
players.
So we see Miles just doing a double move down here to win this southern secure. So Nebula is going to kind of have her choice of target here because there are Zemo and Miles are both contesting. So Zemo being the softer target because he doesn't have as many rerolls as Miles, but Miles is a tempting target to try to get the leadership gone sooner rather than later, right?
Now that he just did Extremis, I really would like it to see if Zemo got attacked, since you don't want to give Miles power to do any kind of web swinging next
Yeah.
round,
Yep.
and it'll force Miles to build her first to try to build something, and then swing and kick another model.
Yeah, some 4 dice builders.
He's eyeing a strike.
Yeah, because Nebula has. Normally, you don't get the option of a range 2 strike with Nebula round 1, but he is moving in range for that. And I think that's what we're seeing. What's the
Or
condition on
Fizz,
this? It's a shock.
Wild Shock.
Well, he can modify one of those skulls with leadership, which he's going to do, and then he gets a couple more rerolls because Miles is contesting. Uh, two successes into no blocks so far, but we will see the Miles rerolls come out.
So these are two Spider Sense rerolls plus one leadership, and
Nothing.
oh, maybe they forgot about their extra Zemo rerolls because they have four
Oh,
total
yes.
rerolls available to them.
That is true. I bet he did forget about the extra one.
Once you
Um,
have so many of them, you just forget about they're on like the stack.
yeah, it's definitely a lot to remember. And this sets up Shang for like a really good first activation. Because he's just in range to have his way with Miles mystically. And if the first attack goes well, he could also get Widow. I think I'd definitely be going after Miles first
Hmm.
off. But yeah, Shang
Because
will
you
win.
also you can have a great Chang activation to grab that core, punch Miles. If you need it, you can Chi Mastery to just get that daze to really go through.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, yeah, hit Widow, push Zemo, something along those lines.
All
Oh,
right,
we
so
go Spider.
yep, last activation of the round is going to be a Ghost Spider, and she's going to sit on that back D. It looks like he's measuring if there is cover for Cable here, probably. We're going to see an impact webbing go into Cable. Cable without power to boost defenses or anything, so
Hmm.
definitely wanting that cover if he can get it. I know how mean Gwen can be after a certain game last night. So
she's
I'd be
she's a
searching
very
for
rude
that
lady,
cover.
despite what the Spider Verse movies will tell you.
Okay, this one not quite as mean. Not gonna see any damage go through here. It's 2-on-2 blocks, potentially 3 if they decide to get cover, but no damage there. She just gets a power. And X23 just sitting at the top of the map, saying, "You guys got this."
Rough start for Webbs, scoring 2-4.
Yep. With the X Force having Prio and, as mentioned before, Shang in that good spot to take good
Hmm.
advantage of it. Normally, I would ask what you would be doing first here, but I think it's fairly obvious, right?
Yeah, I think just Shang punches two people, possibly flows like water twice away with a heal off the extremis.
Yeah. Yeah, Cat is one power short to punish Cable not activating. Like she can't grappling hook and steal right away.
Hmm.
So she's gonna have to spend an action attacking if she wants to try that. And she's just stuck there. Oh, I think they're rolling for cores, maybe, or
Oh no, so 6-4. There should be
ah.
Shang mystically punching Zemo for some reason, or Widow.
Oh yes, Widow does have 4 Mystic. It's a freaking good attack, man.
That's,
6 with stagger into a good block, 4 blocks.
hmm.
Wow, what a roll on both sides there.
I very much would have preferred this to be in Miles, but I guess
Hmm.
as Danny, you're just trying to just remove models from the board entirely.
Yeah, I mean he can key mastery to just kill her, take away 2 of those blocks if he really wants to.
6-5. Oh,
Oh no,
if one of those didn't convert, yeah.
yeah, I did not. I missed the rerolls converting. But the stagger and the 1 damage. Um, we'll see what he opts to do with that second attack. I mean, Widow's unhealthy and staggered. Man, I'd want to just go into Miles here. I'd have a hard time not doing that. I think this is a counter strike, which is a good call. Dan definitely should have healed before attacking her,
Oh,
but it
true.
does not punish him. No successes on the counter strike. That would have been absolutely huge if he had gotten two successes on that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, just a tragedy.
All right, so I do believe we're seeing the second attack going to Miles and Key Mastery online. Uh,
Fantastic attack into
you,
nothing.
yeah, my goodness.
Oof.
6. Miles just can't live because he blanked out on defense. He would have needed a crit in there.
Mhm.
Yep, so that is a dazed Miles, and he is
Oh, and
going to push Zemo away.
give him a stun. So now, even if he tries to charge in and punch people, he can't spike hard enough to get an extra Baron
Yeah.
reroll dice or sword masteries.
They accidentally threw that stun on Spectacular instead of Zemo. I'm sure they'll fix that. But yeah, I mean, good Shang-Chi activation. Picks up that core, heals himself, dazes, and staggers another model. So can't ask for a whole lot more than that.
Yeah, in a fantastic spot.
What a model.
Just a run of the mill fourth threat. The exact same as say Black Dwarf, just real equivalent kind of guy.
Yep, roughly similar. Psylocke could have done the exact same thing there for X-Force.
Yeah.
So we'll see how Connor responds to that. I'm sure he's fairly frustrated at this early point in the game.
Mm-hmm. That's just a lot of rough starts. Like one of the safest bets might be Black Cat to stagger Cable just to really uh limit the amount of like damage he can do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could definitely see that. And then just like move her to the back point, maybe. Um, though I wouldn't put it past Dan to just press in on her, uh,
Mm-hmm.
like with a body slide and then attack and potentially throw. Hmm.
Unless something changes as this game progresses, I don't imagine X-23 is going to be doing much besides just existing on that side extremis while there's 10 some odd models on this one side just duking it out.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, she's just not needed for the assistance down here killing stuff, but
Hmm.
we'll see if that changes. We do see Black Cat activating and grappling hooking over the terrain here. So just setting herself in the middle of the board here. And yep, we see a troublemaker coming out into Cable.
Cool.
Probably hoping for that elusive trigger. Does
Nailed it.
get it. Gets a damage through, and that'll stagger Cable. We'll see what he opts to do. Cat being injured is rough because she can't like go down and contest that bottom point over Shang or anything. You don't want to walk right towards Deadpool or anything. So
Elusive might let you walk to Cat Claw's Nebula to build some power.
sure, yeah. I mean, you need some things to go your way. So we see the elusive just walking south, and then
Oh, just walk to point. Okay.
yeah.
I mean, there's Spec has the option to dicely just toss Shang off the
Sure.
point late in a round, so a injured model can contest it since there's only Nebula non-contesting to exist there.
Yeah, that's fair. Maybe he expects Widow to die to Nebula, so he wants another body there.
Mhm.
You would imagine that Nebula wouldn't be attacking Cat with uh, the rerolls not working against her and her already being activated.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah, because
so
it's just four dice from Nebula, not too much.
yeah. I mean, we saw what Deadpool's 4 dice did to Cat last round. We see Dan eyeing up a cable activation, seeing what a body slide will get him here. Maybe thinking about trying to murder Gwen before she can do any of her shenanigans.
I would kind of like a later cable activation to maybe take a little bit of damage, just so he could have a much easier body slide, throw the truck option available.
Sure. So yeah, we are. He's decided to wait on cable. He's going with Nebula, and I think he is just shooting Widow, who is rolling some good defenses here.
Okay,
Um,
6 dice. This is the shock sword assault attack that does stun.
Yeah. This will put him right into martial artist range, though, right? Yeah, because it's a mandatory place within one.
Hmm.
So we don't see any damage go through on that. Widow with some good blocks.
There could
So,
be a Counter Strike coming since Nebula's has a weird off-brand healing factor.
right, it's
Uh,
already passed.
yeah,
And yeah, I mean, you might as well spin the power.
4 on 4? No, 2 on 4.
2 on 4 is still good.
Yeah.
That would have gotten Shang earlier.
You have another spender option, another shock sword assault. Thanks to all this fresh new power.
Yeah, do you put it into Widow or what? I mean, no one else is contesting around that you can use your rerolls into.
I think you just do it. Just focus on killing models.
I could have seen it go into Zemo trying to get the trigger and do damage to him while he's stunned, but either
Oh,
or is
this
fine.
is. Oh, no crits. I think this went to cat.
Oh, okay. Well, it's I mean, what did we just say? That was a good attack into Cat. 3 damage going through, and it was a spender, so that allows Nebula to back up to a little bit of safety, and he gets the stun trigger there. Oh, it's
Mhm.
a stun trigger, so that wouldn't have made sense into Zemo. I always think it's a shock because of the
It
name
is
of the attack.
shock sword assault. Yes.
Yeah.
No, see, the strike shocks. The
Why
sword
AMG?
stuns.
Why
The
why do you
blast,
do
bla-
this?
the blaster gains.
It's my fault.
All right, Widow, punch Shang-Chi and get thrown away. We believe in you.
Yeah, right? Like do you even want to mess with that again? Just throw Widow right into Cat. Oh, man. Just everything going X-Force's way here.
Yeah.
Who would win, an entire group of fast spider people or one martial artist?
one one monk who punches you blue style.
So we got Spec. I guess he still has Widow to go to. So he's got 4 options here: Widow, Spec, Ghost Spider, or Zemo. Looks like he's thinking about a Zemo activation. You gotta start like just trying to make things happen, right?
I could see Spec going to do some impact weapons on Shang since he's still outside 3 with a
Yep.
Zuma reroll.
Yep. Absolutely.
And then you can probably, if you don't get it with those 2 attacks, swing in and throw him.
Yep. Yeah, I do think that's probably his best line right now. I imagine we'll see it at some point, whether we see it right now or not. But I would want to do it, like you said, while he has those Zemo rerolls available to him.
Yeah.
I think this is the trap that like Shang-Chi sets in these situations where like you become hyper fixated on him, right? And like I have to deal with this model, but you're not making like the best decisions to do it.
Yeah.
Not that you have a lot of great ones, but like who is this attack going into? We'll see
I
because
think Nebula.
Nebula is right there. I would hope it's into Nebula.
It's 3 dice. Yeah, she's a reroll, so yeah, it's Nebula. And 3 skulls into also nothing.
Yep. So that's not gonna do anything there.
I
We'll
think you
just
just punch her
see.
again.
Yep.
Nebula.
Oh my goodness. Nebula with the incredible blocks.
Just 4 on 3. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, and Zemo with a poor attack roll again. Yikes.
I like this. Cable. You have the lead. You just bunker behind Deadpool, who also, because sees rainbows and unicorns through his head, cannot be Gwen pooled or
Yep.
Yeah, Gwen weblined. So you're pretty safe to try and backstop on him.
Yep. So Cable just gets rid of his stagger and goes home.
Yeah,
Takes his
just
ball and goes home.
I mean you're safely scoring 4 points between Cable and X23 on 2 secures with extracts. You're keeping lead. Just got to make sure you bunker up and let them try and deal with Shang for 6 activations.
Yeah, I mean he has zero desire to daze any unactivated models at this point. He's maintaining priority with Shang in the exact same good position he was in last round. Um, I mean, there's a high chance that Miles is just off of the board, top of next round.
Yeah, because there's no fallback's gone. There's no other tech to do. It's just
He's
yeah,
still
just gonna be a
got
bunch
key
of big
mastery.
punches. If Shang dazes here, he could just rip a dim mock with chi mastery into Miles off the top of the turn.
Yep. Yeah, I
What a
don't
cool
think
guy!
Miles has much of a chance here, but hey, I mean, maybe the dice will flip in Connor's favor next round.
All right, I want to say this is a Black Widow pistol
She
into
was
Nebula.
staggered. Yeah, she was staggered, so this will be her one action. Nebula continues to tank everything. No damage going through on that one. Oh, we see a Zemo reroll, so maybe. No,
Oh,
nope.
okay, nothing. Oh, Nebula converts anyways. Classic Nebula.
So 2 damage into 3 blocks. That won't do anything. I imagine we'll see Widow heal someone, probably Cat. Yeah.
Yeah, this seems like a good. Yeah, you hop in, you shoot. Oh, you just try and move Black Cat also.
There you
I mean,
go.
it went so well last time.
Yeah, take some free shots.
I think if you walk to range 3, you're a good bit too far out to leg day back in.
Oh
So
yeah.
you lose a point from Gwen pulling Cable back, but you're fine with it as Dan at this point. Just killing shit.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think he has much incentive to punch into Zemo here, because Zemo is on 0 power. So just try to take out Cat. We see 2 successes into 2 blocks, so this will not be nearly as successful for Deadpool as it was round 1. And he might leg day inward.
Okay. Yeah, on the side. Oh, the other side it has the maximum effort dance party things.
Yeah. Yeah, once Deadpool flips, he can be pretty scary in a group like this with that spender. I still like just getting Deadpool down here. I mean, just having
Just
having
get him
him
in the
ready.
mix.
Yep.
Yeah. You're scoring all these secures, all these points, all these extracts. You're fine. Send
Yeah.
pool into the grinder.
All right, so we see Spec probably activating here and looking like he's thinking about going towards Cable.
I think what just spent two. So oh no, he did. Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy how many attacks have gone into Nebula this round, and she is just taking him like a champ.
I mean, same with Black Widow, who
Yep.
keeps just blocking like a champ relatively. The two threats just will not die. Everything else, paper thin.
Yes. So, do you think there's a good reason to use Spec to get Cable off of that point over Gwen?
You could. Oh, you don't have enough to. You could throw him. Gwen can walk, pull, builder punch Cable to walk back to a point, and maybe you deal enough. His core hurts him later, but
Yeah,
it's
that's a
not a
lot
very
of
proactive turn outside of
that's
just shooting Shang-Chi with some web bullets.
yeah, that's a lot of effort for a 4 dice attack from Gwen. uh, I would almost just rather you do it the opposite way, right? Like Gwen pulls him
Yeah.
closer, and then Spec gets the multiple attacks into him.
Mhm.
I still think like Spec's best option here is to try to go into Shang-Chi, personally.
I think so too. Uh, so a terrible thing could happen. If Shang-Chi rolls 3 on 3 on his core, he can kill half the models next to him between I think Nebula, Cat, and Widow.
Well, now I want that to happen.
We're all going down with Shang-Chi.
All right, so we see Gwen activating, coming up to pull Cable off of the home extremis there.
This probably gets you range to builder punch him and walk back to your point, or take Cable's
Yeah.
point.
I would imagine she walks back home. I mean, I know you don't really want a size 4 being thrown at her at some point, but
Yeah.
oh,
Oh,
he's not even gonna go for that.
I think that might be too passive of a turn because you really gotta get
Yeah,
these extracts off of some people.
yeah, I agree.
Suppose X-23 just hangs out there, maybe shuffles to the inner edge.
Yeah, she's just chilling. She's happy with life. Spec looks like he is rotating down to take the point Cable was on. He's gonna have to spin to get there. Yeah, I think this just isn't.
This is like a losing slower game plan because
Yeah,
now Shang-Chi just goes next round, heals, kills Miles with oh, and you don't make it to the point.
yeah, he's gotta take another walk.
I think scoring it's another 2-4.
Uh,
Connor to Dan.
does Dan? No, Dan should have three. Oh no, you're right. Four.
There's a healthy Zemo contesting Shang.
Yep, yep. Yeah, it's just rough. Like a lot of this game is identifying like when you really have to like make plays to turn things around, and the webs didn't take enough shots this round to start making that happen.
Yeah, I mean you've got a volume of bodies. You really kind of needed to make a volume of attacks on somebody. Core. So it measures it doesn't hit Deadpool and Nebula. So it's only positives of
He did hit
he got
two
two of
of
them.
those blows, so we almost saw the apocalypse happen. Wow, amazing.
What a
But
crisis! What a crisis set.
yep.
Just free 8 damage on 4 models in total right there.
Yeah, no power for any of it. Yeah, that's incredible actually. I mean, especially when you know you're just going first with Shang-Chi anyway, like
Yeah, that is quite that's quite a roll. Holy shit!
all right, well, we'll see what damage Shang can do here. Is he going into a black cat with this first attack?
It looks like it's kicking
And my
cat.
goodness, just yeah, who needs to mod dice? 5 successes. 3 blocks. That will do the one to take her out. And he's going to push Widow off of that. So I do like him going into cat with Shang first because even though you can't mod your own dice, you can use Key Mastery to take away her blocks, um, which made that fairly free. And he didn't even
Oh,
need to
true.
do that. So now we see Shang eyeing up a charge to get more up towards the center of the map, and he's going to go into Miles. And if he rolls how he has been, then that with Key Mastery would do it. But this might be a little bit of a mistake because that move is going to allow Connor to
Oh,
trigger
Spider
Spider
Tracker.
Tracker.
Yep. So if they do Spider Tracker here, this just means Shang probably just tries to kill Zemo and then just flows away. It keeps your Miles alive, and you lose a health hit on Zemo, which is a better trade.
Right. So yeah, we did see the Spider Tracker come out, and Miles goes outside of 2 of Shang, so that will keep Miles safe for now. I think Dan may have gotten just a little comfortable there, and we see another good hit coming out. So pretty lucky that Connor was able to get Miles out from taking this one.
So 6 and 3.
Good block.
Dealing 2 unless you want a chi.
Uh, he gave Zemo a lot of power there for that because he was stunned. So we'll see if they catch that. But yeah, that will take out Zemo. And once again, Shang doesn't have to use Key Mastery to secure that.
Dan's in a fantastic spot right now.
Yeah.
Of because even Spec can't really even threaten him now. It's
Yeah, I like that.
not a lot of great spots.
He moved Shang closer with all of that to the like most threatening model to him on the board. So
Hmm.
he will be counting blanks at their with their current positioning.
With this, Dan finally loses Prio, but in this current this current game state of KO'd Cat, Daze Zemo,
Hmm.
controlling all the extracts, you're very fine with that.
Oh yeah, and it's like it's still a game state where the spiders need to make something happen. So like, really, he kind of needs to like go after Cable, get these extracts off of these characters.
5 and 4. I think this is Spec swinging strike into Shang.
I think so because we saw Cable measure for dice boost range.
This might be Dan thinking about recal just to throw off. Oh, just accept the days.
He's just
Yeah, that's
taking it.
fine.
Yep.
Spec does this. I could totally see Deadpool KOing Widow and then doing some damage into Miles,
Hmm.
or Nebula doing some kind of either or.
I'm kind of surprised we didn't see like a dice boost come out on Shang there. I know Cable would have spent all of his power, but like getting the reactive throw could have been nice there.
I think keeping your body slot by one online against a relatively low dice attack feels better.
Yeah, that's true. So we see a second attack coming out here, and it's got to be into Cable. And it's not as good. He's not going to do any damage with it, but he does trigger the wild push on it.
Hmm.
So this was what, probably an impact webbing?
Yeah, I think 4 dice. Yeah, fish for the wild pretty much.
Yeah, but the problem with this is you're pushing away another character that you need to deal with. Um, like Miles being able to go up there and Venom blast him would be extremely useful.
And this current angle he's looking at, he's pushing him even farther away from Ghost Spider to make any kind of moves.
Yep.
This push doesn't really get him anywhere because that's still easily body-side range to give Cable 2 attacks and a likely building throw if he builds enough power.
Yeah, and put him on the back point there. It's almost like he changed plan in the middle of doing all of that. Like he wanted to push him further, and then he decided, oh, maybe I shouldn't.
Hmm.
But he did manage to get one of the extracts there off of Shang, so that is one thing that he needed to make happen. So
The plan is coming together.
we'll see.
We're one step of 12 closer.
So I think yeah, I think that's exactly what happened. Like he realized like he shouldn't be pushing Cable further away because it's giving him the option to just have Cable go up there and sit there with the extract.
Hmm. Yeah. Deadpool goes, just try to remove some models.
Yeah, Deadpool's got a good shot to just do the one damage to Widow here. Not worried about martial artist.
One. Also, not really worried about Counter Strike at all since
Healing
you have healing
factor.
factor 2. Unless they go 4 for 4, which is unfortunate, but oh, never mind. 2 going through.
Yeah, he's got a defensive reroll to see if he lives, but he will have the rapid fire if he lives.
Hmm.
No conversion, so that will be a dead widow. That's 2 models off the board for Connor. Deadpool with an action left here.
Would you fish for the stab or the bang bang here, Jeremy? In your opinion, against
Uh,
Miles?
I would go for the bang bang.
More consistent output.
Yeah,
That's fair.
double wild is extremely hard to hit on that 5 dice. So we see a leg day coming out to get him over onto the point and kind of potentially backstopped on it.
I like that smart placement. It forces. There's no. I mean, Ghost Spider can't move him anyways, but there's no good angle for Miles to kick him besides the current facing here. So there's you can't swing later to kick him.
Right. And we are seeing an attack come out from Deadpool into Miles. Not likely to do much damage. He did go for the stab. That was 5 dice. And yeah, no damage coming through after the rerolls. Miles blocking pretty well there.
So if Dan or not Dan, if Connor's Miles tries to go after anybody, it shouldn't be Nebula, despite she doesn't score. That would give Prio back to. Oh, no, wait. What did? It would not. Never mind. Because Widow's dead. That's what it is.
I'm not sure what we're seeing here.
I think this is a Miles kick into regular Deadpool.
Okay. Yeah, it was 4 dice, and he did hit his wild, so he will be able to kick him off the point as long as he's not backstopped. Which, yeah, it looks like he should be able to. And right into Nebula. Which, do you
Would you?
brace this?
I think you would. I mean, the only source of throws besides Spec is Miles kicks, and you could force him to want to go for that again, to web swing, kick him again, and hope it works out.
Yeah, yeah, and Dan agrees. We see the brace come out right away. Yeah, I think Miles is. I mean, you don't want Nebula to attack and or activate and double tap Miles here. I mean, she's not on. She doesn't have any power, but it's still a little scary at this point in the game.
Yeah, four dice reroll any versus your 3 dice with a bunch of spider rerolls, but still it could spike and just kill you.
Yeah, and that kick did get Deadpool off the point, so I imagine we will not see Miles moving from this point. But he is putting some thought into what he wants to do with this second action here. I wouldn't be surprised to see a swing and kick into Nebula just to take that activation away. But
Interesting, you're just swinging closer, but yeah. So you swing closer to. I think yeah, Nebula is probably your best target.
yeah,
6 into 3.
oh, good hit. Another good defense roll, but it's probably going to be enough here. We've got 5 with the throw into 2 blocks, so he'll definitely get Nebula here.
Oh, okay. I think this was Deadpool, and he got the wild to kick Deadpool into Nebula. So
Ah,
a 2-for-1 special.
okay, fair enough.
A bit risky because if you don't get that wild, Nebula might just kill you.
Yeah, Yeah. So he went for the higher upside play, which is what you need to do when you're in this
Yeah,
situation.
making plays. And now Cable gets I think as Johnny calls it, 2 bites at the apple to take out Spec.
Yep.
Maybe throw a building
Yeah.
to force Brace out.
Yeah. If he generates the power, I'm sure we'll see it. Yep. Cable's gonna have everything he wants here as far as rerolls go. Hitting the incinerate right away, so doesn't have to fish for that.
The 2 dice for rerolls. X gonna give it to you.
Yep,
He
he's
gives it to him.
using his last reroll from leadership. Gets everything. Just 6 successes uh, into currently 2 blocks. Rerolls coming in on defense.
Pretty good.
Rerolls, yeah. They both got everything. So 6 into 4. Spec takes 2 and is on fire.
Yeah, I think you just take another shot, hope to get him, and then honestly, if you don't get him, the core might just get him.
Yep. Less good attack here, but also no blocks at the outset. No rerolls converting, so just 1 success here into 1 block. And thinking about spending his only 2 power to toss the size 2, which I think I would do at this point.
Yeah, I like it. It gets if it whiffs, you tried. If they brace it, you get resources out of the way. If it does damage, that's just more or closer for the cores to do damage now.
Yep. Connor giving some thought to brace here. He can die from this if he completely whiffs, which is fairly unlikely with rerolls, but it's coming out here. He's gonna roll on it.
Blocking one, I think 2 rerolls.
Yep. Spider sense rerolls. No leadership reroll on a dodge, but he picks up 1 of those, so he will only take 1 damage off that throw. So
Cool.
worked out. And X23 is still having a good time up there, I think, huh?
Just a workhorse 3 threat scoring 2 points around.
Yeah, I mean, this is what X23 always does, right?
Yeah. Just yeah, because the only thing you care about on a card is just the medium speed, right? That's it.
Yeah. Next round, she's going to have to just fake a charge so she doesn't start blowing herself up.
That is funny. She has no way to actually spend power, without doing attacks in some way.
All right, so Gwyn activating, and we're going to see Cable getting pulled off at this point again.
All right, come on, straight to Gwen, and you punch him.
That's a little far. Okay, maybe that's range 2. Yeah, it should be if it's straight on. That's not gonna
Uh,
be.
I doubt it. If it is, that's like pixel perfect.
Yeah. So
Nope, you don't even care. You just want to walk away.
Yep. Gwyn goes back home. Okay, so we see Dan potentially moving X23 back home. I don't think she'll make it to
I
that
think she's
point.
too far. She needs to be up more so on the bottom edge
Yep.
of that secure. I think you just let Spec have it. But I guess you gotta score a point, or you can get into the fight.
Yeah. So he's just gonna move to be on the inside of the point, so that next round, if he wants to rotate down there, he has that option,
Yeah.
which he can do with a charge. So.
And you're scoring 3 for Dan into 4 for Webbs.
Yep.
Still,
So
still in the lead, feeling good about it.
yeah, a little bit of a turnaround for Webbs there, but really needs to continue to make things happen going into this next round, because Dan can just win potentially.
Fours, I think only Spec. Ooh, takes one.
Yep. That will leave Spec on one with Dan having Prio going into this, and I would not be surprised to see an opening activation Shang-Chi as we've seen every round.
So this is Prio 4 webs.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, my mistake.
Yeah.
Okay. So then we'll probably see just Spec activate, yeah.
Yeah, I think Spec heals, throws somebody maybe, and dips.
Yeah, the problem with, yeah, I mean, he kind of has to. It's just like you need points, and not being on a secure is so rough when you're down to these four bodies, and he's one of your two healthy ones.
Yeah, you have to kill Shang-Chi, it seems like. Oh, webbed up. Okay.
That'll help do it for sure. Yeah, so all webbed up out onto Cable and Shang, and we'll see what route he goes to use it. Spec has 4 power after spending for that. Dan with Brace
Oh,
going.
okay. Miles could be going here to get a big hit on both those guys, since all webbed up is just active on your turn and
Sure.
not necessarily the activation.
Sure. That's incredibly scary, though, leaving Spec on 1 health there. If he opts to go that route.
Yeah, I could just give up an extract. Uh, so I think an angle that might happen is Spec does a gainer into Cable, and Dan could kind of ruin it for him if he sacks into Shang-Chi and then spends for a wild goose leaping the flock to forcefully reposition
Yep.
Spec outside of hurting Cable range.
Yep. Yeah, Wild Goose is like the definition of a gotcha ability. It's insane the things that ability can do. The
Yeah,
timing
they.
of it.
This is truly a man who has no space on his card for all the things they wanted to give him. So they gave him most of the things.
Yeah, Connor really putting some thought into what he wants to do here, which makes sense because this will probably just decide if the game ends this round. Did he spin power off of Miles? He did. So yeah, we're seeing Miles go.
Yes.
So if he Venom blasts into Cable, do we see a sack into Shang?
If this is any attack into Cable, I think you sack into Shang and then you wild goose the flock just to screw with them. Oh, it's a boost. Okay.
Yeah.
8 dice. I think it's a kick.
Okay.
Or actually, is it? Oh yeah, it's a kick. Yeah.
Real good kick. Real good defense though. So we're seeing 6 successes with the wild into 3 blocks. So he is able to kick him out of 2 of Shang here, but there's not really much to kick him into. And then you're also not in range to do a second attack against Cable.
Three, 4, 5, 6, and 3.
So I think we're seeing him opt to not do the throw, and we saw power being spent for a Venom Blast.
Okay, so I think this could lead to yeah,
And
sack into
yep,
Shang-Chi and a boost in Shang-Chi.
yep. Cable adding dice because it's a sacrifice into Shang-Chi.
Mhm.
And I don't
Was
believe we
it
saw
9?
power off of Shang-Chi for a Wild Goose. So
Correct.
that
A
would
mid lane attack.
Yeah, this is going to do no damage, Shang-Chi, with a great block counting those blanks. 3 successes going into 4 blocks. And that's going to do it for Miles.
All right, Sean, kill him.
Yeah, and I mean, Key Mastery still exists, so this is free.
If you want to go a silly amount of aggressive with it, you could uh, Builder Punch spec to then Cleansing Strike to remove slow from yourself, and then go charge kill Zemo for no reason other than aggression.
Absolute rudeness, yep.
Yeah,
Alright, so we see an attack coming out from Shang here. Solid initial successes again. We've got a stagger in play.
I think
5
it's
successes.
Miles.
Yeah, 5 successes into 2 blocks here. We see
If
leadership.
so, if you Chi Master, you could turn those shields into skulls, and since Miles is not contesting things, he cannot unlock skulls to then re-roll those.
Yes. Well, he
Oh,
shouldn't
never
be able
mind.
to re-roll them against Mystic anyway, right?
Oh, true. Well, I guess you get a reroll from leadership. It's just the part unlock skulls.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and
Uh
this is smart by
oh,
Dan.
cleansing and then charge. Okay.
Yeah, and he just knows that the kill into spec is free with Key Mastery online, so you just take that first hit into Miles, see if you get him, and then you go and do this.
Well, you kill him
Yeah,
because or actually, no, he's got oh, it's Mystic. He's got one reroll.
yeah. This is the worst attack of the game for Dan, but it does not matter with Key Mastery in play,
Yeah.
and he
As long as
gets
the worst attack keeps dazing models, that could
he's
be the worst of anything, and you're fine with it.
he still does not need it. Gets the 1 damage to finish him. My
And then
goodness.
you heal Cable, and you're happy with it.
Yeah. And boy, that puts just about the maximum that Connor can score this round at maybe 2.
Uh, Pretty much. Outside of Zemo really murdering Cable, there's not too much he can truly do.
Yeah, Zemo does have all of that power from just flipping. They didn't catch the stun earlier, so he has a little bit of agency for what he can do. Him killing Cable here, who can't boost, wouldn't be the craziest thing in the world, but
Hmm.
like Deadpool counts as healthy, so that's going to be a point for Dan, assuming Deadpool's around.
Oh yeah, because even if Zemo some way takes out Cable, Deadpool can just exist on that secure, and that's five. All 5 points Dan needs just to score the game out.
Yeah, I mean he could go and stop that point by just standing on it with Gwen, just tie it, but um, she can't like pull him off of it or anything. They put an activated token on Cable. That was a mistake. That one should have been on Shang. Shang has activated for Dan. Cable has not. All right, we're seeing dice come out for
Dice,
something. Zemo spending.
dice.
Zemo
I think
spending
trying to
4.
kill Deadpool, Master Swordsman, Spender.
Yeah. Good initial hit with a couple crits.
Yeah, I think you're hoping to one shot Deadpool with this, and then zip off to Builder Cable.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure he makes it to 2 of Cable with just a medium move.
8.
Boy,
I think
that's
this is a good recal.
real good
Yep.
attack and a real good recal coming because of it. Yep.
Yeah. So 8 on 2. He needs 6 to go through, or else he just heals it all. And
And
he
yep,
takes 1. Takes 2.
takes 2, which he will heal back. Yeah, we see some hand waving going on. That is usually the universal sign of frustration. Zemo deciding he's gonna stay over here now, and probably just do another attack into Deadpool.
Yeah, because you really just need to take out that guy.
Yeah.
Which this likely will not.
No, one success. Yeah, one success into a block, so that's not gonna do it. So now, yeah, Webs just have Gwen left to activate.
Yep, yeah. Cable tries to kill Miles. To unfortunately, a total whiff.
Yep.
Do you take on the bite? Try to kill him?
Why
Yeah, just go
wouldn't
for
you?
blood.
Better
Goes a
attack.
little bit better. Yeah. Since if he can get 3 or 5 successes total, the max blockable is 3. So try and kill him.
We've got 3 successes coming in
Nope,
to
never
3
mind.
blocks.
Well, he's on fire. Now cable activates. Or is activated.
Yep. Probably see a few passes here.
Well, because the game's kind of done.
Yep. Yeah,
I mean,
he doesn't have a great way to stop 5 points this round.
the closest you can get is Gwen walks, hits Cable for 4 damage on an impact webbing, and pulls Shang off the point just to force it one more round. But
Yep.
uh, 6. I think this is Nebula with a spender.
Yep, 4 successes into no blocks at the moment. This is into
All right, no
Miles.
reroll, no reroll all. So it's just the. Oh, I think it's a gunshot. Never mind.
Yeah. Who needs the reroll all?
Yeah, just roll Dan dice. Just keep having just solid initial like attack rolls. A lot of hand waving going around.
A little bit, yeah. I think this is going to be a dead Miles Morales here. Yep, there he goes. And Nebula with
And
a free action will just take a swing into Zemo. Spender.
yep, 6 energy. I think no cover. Full rerolls.
3 initially.
X horse converts and then reroll any. Just gets
Just
everything.
6. Yeah, so if Zemo doesn't convert, he just gets 1 shot. That's a
All
1
right.
shot on Zemo.
Well, my worries of having only 4 score models with Dan were not needed.
No. Completely unfounded, actually. What were you talking about?
I think I'm just going crazy. I'm just awestruck by previous webs matches just rocking my world. Turns out have good dice.
X23 returns to her favorite spot on the board, and Gwyn is going to be powerless to stop any of this.
All right, Gwen. Walk. One shot cable. Pull Shang. Or that's it. Ah, too far. Yeah, hitting Shang doesn't change anything. It's
It would be really funny to see a Gwyn one shot of Shang right now, but just
you
6
you
damage
want
on
to
4
see
dice.
Gwen one shot a model out of all people?
Right now, sure.
That's fine. Okay, that's fair.
Do we have any idea how the other game going on right now is going? The Schmid and Thrall
Uh,
game.
Schmid Thralls is 12-3 currently.
That's a score difference. Okay.
Yeah. Hulk is dazed, but also 3 Wakandans are dead.
Ah, well.
It's going well for the
All right.
whatever the hell Schmid's playing.
Well, Gwen walks up, gets the push on Shang, and does damage. And I guess she could theoretically. No, she was out of range for another player,
Yeah,
right?
and
Yeah,
then yeah,
that's gonna
Deadpool
be
goes
yeah, it's gonna be the 5 he needs.
perfect.
All right. Well,
You
let's
want to
go
hop
ahead
over?
and jump and talk to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have done something different into X Force, considering how like engaging and killy you are. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you had a lot of people on this side of the board, and like
Yeah, maybe
I
I should
went
have
this
spread out
side
more.
when I shouldn't have. But I think even if I don't do that well on that side, I still just score like the cores and the points over here.
Yeah,
And
exactly. You having 2 of the extracts.
yeah,
Hey guys.
Hey,
Great game. Thanks for letting us watch. Dan, that was pretty crazy. You were hunting spiders pretty well there.
I told him like I just had super hot dice that game. Shang just like I think did like 5 successes almost every attack. So yeah, that's usually a pretty good sign against this matchup.
Nebula
Yeah.
was the best one. She was just out for blood.
Yeah, Nebula and
Like
Shang, X23 just got to watch. She was not needed for
Yeah,
long.
yeah.
I kept calling out that most of what you were gonna want to do at the top of a round with Shang was just free because you still had key mastery, and you just kept not even having to use it because it was just rolling so well.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, like that's probably the best attack dice I've had from Shang. Maybe ever, and I've played a lot of Shang games, so yeah.
Yeah, even
and all the
early.
initial attacks into Black Cat really just didn't need any rerolls. They just kept hitting 3-on-4 or
That
4-on-5
was so
or
good.
however much it was.
Yeah, it's like Deadpool round one walks up, gets the trigger with no rerolls, and then does another like 4 successes on the rapid fire attack, and it's like, all right, sweet. I just did 4 damage to Black Hat with 2 4 dice attacks. It's a little bit above average
Calculated.
today.
Calculated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that was pretty crazy. Connor, how are you? Like, I was kind of wondering, was your decision to be aggressive with Baron early on and do the charge into Shang, was that like a result of how poorly things went for Cat, or were you always planning on charging
No,
down?
I was definitely not planning on doing that initially. I don't know if it was the right choice to put Cat up the middle like that. Um, I'm still pretty new to this game, so those lines and things like that, as I watch like the better players, like I watched Curtis play his game with Webs and then one of the other guys. So I feel like once I start watching people play more and get more games in myself, I'll start to like see those lines a little bit better. But the initial plan, no, was not to charge Zemo up like that.
Okay, sure, that makes sense. I mean, for what it's worth, we were talking about like which models were positioned to go where, and like we agreed with the Black Cat going to middle, if anyone, just because she did have the best chance to survive there. It was just
Yeah, I thought like when I moved her up like that, I was like, if he goes up and double taps with Cable, like I at least have to fall back off one so that like maybe Deadpool doesn't, or if like he did Deadpool, same thing, fall back into cover. But just rolled hot with Deadpool, and I was like, all right, fuck Black Cat.
Yeah, the charge with Baron into 0 damage and then getting thrown into Widow, like it just spiraled very quickly after that.
Yep, that was good.
Yeah, I think Widow was probably the tankiest character on his
He
team,
literally
right?
was.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I think it's both two threats kept blocking 4-on-4 or some silly amount for any attacks that came at him.
Yeah. So jokes.
Like that, yeah. I think Nebula took like 3 straight attacks for 0 damage. It's like Web Warriors don't have the highest quality dice, but you should probably be taking a little more damage than that.
Yeah. All right, Brady, do you have any questions for these guys?
No, I think I'm good. Good game, guys. Thanks for letting us stream it, and hope do well in the rest of the event. I'm looking forward to the tiebreaker of this team.
Yeah, well, I think we're 1-1 now, so
we got
I think it's
Zips on Sunday.
Yeah, so we'll be excited to kind of see that game. But yeah, thanks so much for streaming.
Yeah.
Thanks guys.